Hi, I am Teresa Rances, or many of you call me Tess, and I am the Philippine Program Director of the Asian Cultural Council. I've been serving as a Philippine Program Director since the year 2000. So this year, 2020, is supposedly our 20th year, and I just couldn't believe that it's 20 years. So I never realized time has passed this long. Oh my gosh, I'm giving myself away. We started the Asian Cultural Council Philippines as a partner of ACC in raising funds to enable us to have more grantees from the Philippines, giving them that opportunity through the ACC fellowship, and seeing them coming back and making an impact in the community, not knowing that they are already making an impact as they continue doing the work they do after they've been through a fellowship, with our vision and our mission, being able to help as many artists as we can and having them in the pool as a family. I think that's what's kept me going. It's such an important thing, cultural exchange, understanding one's culture, not just through reading, but that face to face of learning from each other. Right now, what is happening, there are some discrimination, I would say, may not be outrightly said, but it is, and you're feeling that. But I think with what we do, that will hopefully expand that kind of understanding. Let me start by saying that we have been on a lockdown since March 15. When you say lockdown, we're not allowed to leave the house except if you're going to buy the essentials. So we're given a pass to be able to get out of your house. If you don't carry your pass when you get out, you can be locked down by the police. Cases since then have now grown to almost 12,000. And if we were to compare the number, in Southeast Asia, we're the third country. Singapore is now leading, about 24,000 cases. Indonesia is next, and then the Philippines of about 12,000. Arts, entertainment, galleries, museums are the least in the priority. I'm also connected with the Cultural Center of the Philippines, and definitely we're closing down all the theaters until the end of the year. There won't be any mass gatherings, no performances that can be held with audiences. The Cultural Center of the Philippines is also involved. CC Cultural Center is as a grantee, is also involved in putting up our online digital programs, on YouTube, as part of a way of healing, connecting with the public. We've also at the Cultural Center come up with a program that has one of our grantees, J.K. Anicoche, very much involved in having talks, helping out teachers, especially teachers, arts education teachers, in a healing process. I'm very, very happy that our grantees are also as busy. Busy in many ways. One of our latest grantee, Glenn Mass, who's a writer, is on top of what we call the Virgin Love Fest. What they're doing right now is having sessions with the playwrights in terms of developing their play that eventually will go on stage. And they will do it online to do some of these works. Reading of plays or acting of different actors on Zoom, trying to put the play together. Several dancers are already planning to do choreographies, so why not, right? Why not? Our grantee, Myra Beltran, is preparing right now a program that involves new choreographers. And it's usually a long training. It's honing really the choreographers. They mentor these young choreographers, and this mentoring will now be done online. But eventually, the pieces that will be created will go on stage at the Cultural Center of the Philippines. So, Aya Torado went on doing a workshop and workout with a fellow grantee from the US. So they went on a Zoom workshop on this. What I'm also very proud of is many of our grantees are involved in fundraising efforts. When this whole lockdown started, many of the problem of the food distribution and all that was still a big question. And we know that many were suffering from not being able to have their salaries. So many artists came up with a Zoom fundraising by just having a concert and raising funds through online. And with that money that they've already gotten, they started to buy relief goods for the most low-income families. We all just had to learn how to get over. Initially, there was depression. I mean, I would say that. But once everybody got going, getting used to it, and I think the new normal, people are getting used to the new normal. But hopefully, I said, oh no, I still want to see the theater filled up. And the arts is the most potent. Everybody was feeling so down about we're all just at home. But when suddenly all these performances, all this sharing, all these talks are going on online, you're saying, not a bad idea. I don't have to get dressed to go to a theater and be, and feed my soul. I can just be watching over just like this. Of course, face-to-face is something that we can never give up. But at the moment, we have to learn to deal with it. So everybody is getting into different online projects. And I think that is, it's nice. I'm happy.